Alright, one more Wraith, baby. There it is. And here I am. I'm ammoed up. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello, boys. They didn't even, like, big old demon voice didn't even say, hi, I want to, like, welcome you to my third pit. They were just like, we are going to kill you, and quickly. And I was like, okay. That's not a way to treat your guests, but if that's how you do things here on Hell, then, I mean, hey. I guess I have to respect that. I swear I saw an upgrade, but maybe I didn't. Yeah. Let's fight the first wave before we, blow our quad damage. How's that sound? Pinky. Good deal. A kill in the bag is better than a kill in the bush. Whatever they say. That's why I did that. Okay, whoa. Beautiful. Alright, let's just grab it because why not? Now everything should be like a 1 or 2 shot kill, 3 shot, 4 shot. There we go. Beautiful. Ow. Quad damage. The dream is dead. Give me some health back. I love that about the glory kills. The fact that they like tie the glory kills into giving you more health is really an incentive to do them. And I remember when I first did them, I was like, oh my god, this is going to get so old doing this all game long, the entire game. But it actually hasn't at all. As crazy as that sounds. It's been fun the whole time. It adds like a weird like rhythm and pacing and momentum to the game that I don't think you'd have otherwise, you know? What up? Guy's just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Revenant time. Alright. Things are getting still crazy. Oh, freak. I'm not going to get the glory kill on him now, and I'm low on ammo. Plasma rifle it is. Whoa, stun him. How many shots take you to the center of a cyber mancubus? A lot of shots. They got a lot of health. Okay, that's going to be a Baron. I knew that was coming. Yup. Really? Wow. Alright, well, thanks for at least blessing me with a glory kill for free health. Holy cow. Okay. There we go. 2 Barons with 1 shot. I don't know if it counts because it was with the BFG, but I did what I set out to do. Alright, and we're cool on health and everything. Very cool. Oh, there's another Baron. What up, my boy? How many rockets does it take to reach your pathetic soul? Is that everybody? Utah ball. Alright, let's go hit up this last Wraith, pay him our respects. Ammo, please. I love how they refill you, like, so well once you get that done. Find the exit portal now. And that'll close the well, in theory. Okay. The Wraiths have all been ridiculed and ripped from their happy homes, so I think we're good to go now. Gotta find the exit portal. I got all 3 secrets. I'm pretty sure I did kill 2 Barons of Hell with that 1 shot, but they don't want to give me credit for it. What's up? I'm leaving this place. Down we go! Ooh. What's up, lady? Ugh, you're gross.
They promised me so much.
Okay, Olivia doing her psychotic dance. She's now oozing into the floor, and for her sacrifices, they're probably going to convert her into a humongous boss. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Krang gone metal. Titanfall Krang. What is this thing's name? Holy crap. Okay. I do not have the... What the... Okay. You are a freaking bad person. Can I only hit him in the brain? I think I have to only hit him in the brain. What if I hit his gun? What do those platforms do? Are they for me to stand on? I guess so. Alright, get BFG'd. I think there's BFG ammo around here. Yup. We'll do that. It stuns him senseless for a little bit of time. Aim at the brain. Oh, it's overheated. Crap. What is this? Okay. Oh god. The floor is electrified. Okay, he's turned upside down. How you gonna turn up? Okay. Now you're right side up. Olivia, you are one of the ugliest women I have ever seen. I'm sorry that you're so angry at me, but ugh. No, this is a dangerous weapon because if you don't hit, it's like a full-on loss. Oh wow, okay. Ah! I don't think I can probably... Oh, there's more BFG ammo over there. Let's go get it. Don't... Okay. Woo! Oh, it stuns him, which is nice. We might actually get this thing. It's pretty easy. Like, I know it's doing a lot of attacks, but I think ultimately as long as you just, like, stay active, you're gonna kill it. And I should make sure I don't speak too soon. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh my god. No, don't kill me. I need that health really bad. There we go. Let's go... Can we stun it? Wait, can you be stunned? No. Okay, that is not a good attack. There we go. Nah. What is... Ow! Okay, it overheated. That's okay. And then we'll go to the heavy assault rifle. He's like about to like... Your brain is... freaking no. Okay. There's got to be a second form of this guy, right? Like, this can't be it? Okay, you're dead. Ew. Ew. Olivia! Gotcha! Rip your mouth apart! BFG in the mouth hole! Oh my god. That is one way to destroy a demon. Spider Mastermind. Woohoo! Good night, sleep tight. Ah. Is that it? We saved the day?
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, VEGA, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way.
Oh, dang. Super freaking lightsaber of
Until
doom.
we see each other again.
And that's it? That's it. Are we seriously just done? The game's just over? He actually is a bad guy and like, haha, we are going to continue our work. I can't kill you, but I will leave you here. Well, okay. So we get cool outro credits, but really a complete cliffhanger. So apparently it is planning a Doom 2, which I'm totally cool with, because that was a super fun campaign. I don't want it for a few years, because I think part of the reason this game was so much fun and struck such a chord with so many people was because it was so fresh, and something like this feels like a total mold breaker because it hadn't been done in so long. So we don't want everything to now turn into the Doom style, because then the Doom style won't feel fresh at all. But I really love this game a lot. Did it stay a little too long? Probably. Was the last chapter the best? No. But I still absolutely loved it. One of the biggest, best surprises of the year. Probably the best so far. And I think it'll definitely be a top 10 game by the end of the year. The multiplayer is super fun. I really enjoy that. I haven't had a chance to mess around with Snap Map at all yet. But this single-player campaign was way more enjoyable and way more engaging and way more exhilarating than anything like Call of Duty or Battlefield or any of those traditional shooter campaigns have given us in the last, I don't know, 5, 7, 8 years. This felt fresh, it felt intense, it felt fun, and I love the fact that they merged sort of insane combat with really cool exploration. And the first-person platforming was fun. It worked well here. I liked mantling, I liked double jumping, I liked sprinting around. So the boss fights were a little canned just in the fact that they were in very small areas and arenas and kind of just like pour bullets into them. But I guess I like that they added that. The demon variety, it was kind of fun to see like how you would recognize the enemies and know how you had to deal with them. I mean, once you got something like Berserk or Quad damage, you ended up just going gung-ho and killing everything. But for a game that had ultimately not the most enemy variety and ultimately not the most environmental variety, it managed to stay fun due to the sheer fact that the combat is just incredibly rewarding and incredibly enjoyable. And sort of, I thought, man, maybe this is too gory, maybe I won't like that in the long run, but it ended up, it ended up just sort of fading into the background because you're killing so much so fast that it almost just becomes like, you know, that's their death animation. It doesn't even seem like blood, it doesn't even seem like gore. But I thought the glory kills thing was a nice addition, and even though it was repetitive, it didn't feel repetitive because they had such a fantastic upgrade system. And that's one thing that made this game really, really... like it had lasting appeal for me, was because something like Call of Duty, I know they try to introduce some upgrades into your character, but it doesn't feel very like you're actually upgrading your character. It feels very stat driven. Here though, you could tell like, hey, I'm now doing glory kills way faster. Hey, I got a double jump. Hey, I now have control of my jumps in the air. And I loved how all the weapons had upgrades, and the weapons had mastery challenges you could go for, and the levels had challenges, and it gave you so much more incentive to play the game and play it well, and to try to upgrade your character via the Praetor tokens and weapon points, and then the score at the top right, and how they introduced all that and kind of built on it, and you're like, oh, they're revealing new components to the progression as the game goes on, and I had a lot of that, which was really fun, and oh, that's an amazing picture right there. I really think shooters, especially single-player FPS, need to incorporate more of that. I'm not saying they need to become RPGs, but they need to incorporate more of sort of the progression leveling up so it doesn't feel like such a static affair. If you're going to do like the shooting gallery style thing, either your story has to be amazing or your upgrade system has to be really worthwhile. Here, the story wasn't great by any means. In fact, it was a little bit like goofy and convoluted for most of the time. But it did have a story that was engaging. At least like, hey, I want to see how this wraps up, even though it didn't really wrap up a whole lot at all, for better or worse. But it just seemed to bring a nice set of skills together that you don't see merged quite often. And it was a very well-made game. Like some of the greatest controls and combat I've experienced in a long time. Possibly my favorite FPS this gen. I'm trying to think, like, straight up this kind of like military style like FPS, you know, with shotguns and whatnot. If anything would have topped this. I mean, Black Ops 3 I thought was really fantastic, but from a single player standpoint, like I'm talking strictly campaign, this is probably the best, at least for me, and will definitely make my top 10 game of the year list. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't foresee myself doing that. I wish there were a few more weapons. I wish the story was a little bit more normal or well written, or whatever you want to say. I do wish it was a little shorter, and I wish there were a few more like ultimate set pieces. But I think for a franchise that began so many years ago, this was a great reimagining, and maybe it wasn't how people wanted it to be. It wasn't exactly like Doom and Doom 2, but I liked what they did, and I don't think had they done strictly Doom and Doom 2 with better graphics, it would have been as successful or been as enjoyable. I think nostalgia, blinds you to some things that just won't work so well today. But here, it all worked well, and they did a very, very nice job. And I like sort of the skill progression of how you went from, hey, I feel like, okay, I got this pistol and this shotgun. I'm fighting these like basic guys that hurl, energy balls at me. And oh god, the first Hell Knight. When you fought the first Hell Knight, you're like, this is a boss battle. And then you'd fight 3 and 4 Hell Knights at a time and be like, no big deal. And then they introduce the Baron, and you're like, oh my god, that's the biggest they're gonna get. And then you fight 2 or 3 Barons at a time. And I love how they just kept upping the ante, both in terms of the enemies and the amount of enemies, but also you as a character and your skills and via, your arsenal and then your upgrades. And it had a very good balance and flow where it felt like you were just at the right point throughout. Towards the end, I felt all-powerful and didn't really die very much. But for about 75%, 80% of the game, they struck a really nice, balance between the enemies and their skill and their size and their numbers versus you and your upgrades and your skills and your stats. And that was really fun. So all in all, I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed it with me. Kind of a crazy, chaotic adventure with music that's just absolutely insane. And gameplay that's even crazier somehow. But like the secrets was so fun. More games need to do that kind of stuff. Exploration that rewards you with collectibles that benefit you. And I thought that those the rune trials were so much fun. I wish there were more of those. I wish you could access them just from a separate menu and just like play a bunch of those. If they had like a download pack with like 40 of those, I'd be all into that. Because I thought those were really fun ways to utilize your skills in uncommon and creative ways. And it's kind of cool that, that they are able to incorporate all these elements and use them in still the first-person Doom fashion, but across so many different styles. So, via upgrades, via skill points, Praetor tokens, movement, exploration, straight-up combat, the trials, boss battles, score challenges, secret hunting, all of that stuff. It all came together so well, and I absolutely loved it. So I would probably give this game about an 8 out of 10 overall, which is a much higher score than I expected. And for something that doesn't have a lot of story or hardly any story at all, or one that's well written or whatnot, that's high for me. And I'm very picky about games and very critical. So this is a very fun and very solid 8 out of 10 that I really freaking enjoyed. And I hope you guys did too. Thanks for all your support and sticking with me throughout this series. Another game defeated for the GhostRobo army. On to more soon. Mirror's Edge Catalyst and E3, No Man's Sky. Lots of good stuff headed your way. Deus Ex Human Revolution. We'll be bringing it all your way. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Until next time, drink so much all. Thanks again. We will see you all later.